We all agree that the funding invested in early education programs saves taxpayers money down the road. So for a long time, the federal government has been doing a lot to increase access to these important programs. Federal support for early learning and childcare developed over time to meet emerging needs. But at this point, multiple federal agencies administer this important investment through numerous programs. What my amendment does is ask Health and Human Services and the Department of Education to report back to Congress with a plan for eliminating duplication and overlap, as well as a plan with ways we can streamline these programs. Every year, the Government Accountability Office, GAO, submits a report to Congress with recommendations for ways to reduce duplication, overlap, and fragmentation in federal governmental programs. In its 2012 annual report to Congress, GAO recommended that the Department of Education and Health and Human Services should extend their coordination efforts to other federal agencies with early learning and child care programs to combat program fragmentation, to simplify children's access to these services, to collect data necessary to coordinate operation of these programs, and to identify and minimize overlap and duplication. GAO identified 45 early learning and child care programs funded by the federal government. 12 of these programs explicitly provided only early learning or child care services. These 45 programs are administered by multiple agencies, including Department of Education, Department of Health and Human Services, Department of Agriculture, Department of the Interior, Department of Justice, Department of Labor, Department of Housing and Urban Development, the General Services Administration, and the Appalachian Regional Commission. Now, you got to believe that we ought to be able to do some consolidation there and save some money and improve the quality of the programs while we're at it. Streamlining programs to eliminate duplication is essential for program integrity and good governance, but also for eliminating service gaps for eligible children. We're doing a lot. We can do better with less through coordination and getting it down to where there are less sources and less places that there has to be permission, regulation, and oversight, and we can do better for the kids.